Namal says, thank you for acknowledging that. And the crazy part is that you guys are the only place who would get that. If I say that to my other family, they think I'm unstable. Precisely the image that my mother's presented or created. Yes, and it's very crazy making. I think another challenge, so when you've got a narcissist as a family member, let alone as a parent, that's its own level of crazy making, because you have some people in the family that see it, but you have, more often than not, you have the vast majority that don't, because they're in denial about it. They want to minimize it. They want to justify it because they're having the thinking of it of, well, yeah, but that's just mom. Mom's just difficult. She had a bad childhood. And so now, she just screams and yells and she just, she does this. She's just incredibly difficult. But nobody wants to talk about it in terms of abuse, like she's being abusive. And if they even want to talk about it at all. And so it's seen as, I think people struggle with this idea of, I'm not somehow being loyal to family if I'm talking about family issues or if I'm questioning how I'm being treated. And I think the challenge that family members have especially when they get into therapy, is if you have a therapist who, because it's a personality style. A lot of people that get into helping professions tend to want to help people. So they tend to want, especially therapists, I think that personality by and large is very solutions oriented, which is a really great strength to have, but it's incredibly damaging if they're really not familiar with the dynamics of abuse. And so if a person's has a narcissist as a parent, and if you've got a therapist or a church counselor or what have you, that their understanding is, family first, that it's really important that everybody gets along, that they're trying to seek resolution or a solution instead of actually seeing this is abuse, this is about power and control, this person's manipulative, like this situation is problematic, then it's a form of re-victimizing the victim and invalidating and minimizing their experience. And that's again, like it's crazy making. So yeah, it's very helpful, I think, to talk to other people that have been in a very similar situation. There's a lot, I know that you're in the one support group, but there's other support groups out there too for children that have, like, children of narcissistic parents. And there's a lot of validation that can come from hearing, and awareness that can come from hearing other people's stories of how they handle siblings or other family that are trying to push them into just, quote unquote, getting over it, or, you just need to whatever, like you're a bad child if you don't, if mom wants to come and visit for a month, then you should, you should honor your elders, right? And let her just do whatever she wants to do because she's your mother. And there's a lot of society that agrees with that, even to a point of like ridiculousness. This idea of, well, they're family, so we're just going to let everything they do slide. And again, it's crazy, because that's crazy. If a person's abusive, they're abusive. And common sense says that we need to move ourselves to a place where we can stay safe and sane, not continue to put ourselves in harm's way and then somehow just be okay with that. But yes, I get it. It's like, it's wild when you've got family that just either doesn't want to see it, or that tries to push you or into doing what they think that you should do. Lots of love to you guys. You are not alone. You are not crazy, and you really can move forward and heal from this.